This is video 4 of a 4-part series of a flight from the Philadelphia area to Oklahoma City, Las Vegas, Sedona, Phoenix, and back. In this video, I depart Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport on a 101-degree Fahrenheit day. I had to continually monitor my engine oil and cylinder head temperatures during the climb. En route to Oklahoma City at 11,000 feet, I use oxygen and I discuss FAA oxygen altitude regulations. The landing at University of Oklahoma Westheimer is a night landing. I never filmed a night landing before, and I quickly learned I needed to use a red flashlight to illuminate my face at night, where the rear-facing cameras are just black. On the final trip back to my home airport near Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, I avoided some precipitation that was in my original route. I discussed some of the features that ADSB FIS-B weather in ForeFlight can provide a pilot in flight to help determine precipitation and icing hazards. Lastly, I end the flight at my home airport in Chester County, Pennsylvania, concluding this 4-part flight video series. I hope you enjoyed it and enjoy this flight.
Hey, how's it going? I'm in Phoenix and I'm going to Oklahoma City, and I just started up the airplane because it's 100 degrees here right now. It's a 2 p.m. departure, so it's in midday and it's nasty, so I had to get these engines running and get that AC on. Okay, cleared Oscar, uniform November, fly runway heading, radar vectors to Victor 105, Stanfield as filed. Climb to 5,000, 126.8, squawk 3014 for 7 Mike Romeo.
7 Mike Romeo, read back right.
Phoenix ground, Baron 517 Mike Romeo at Cutter. Ready for taxi with Charlie.
November 517 Mike Romeo, Phoenix ground, runway 25 left at Hotel 7, taxi via Hotel.
25 left at Hotel 7 via Hotel 7 Mike Romeo.
Ground Southwest 34.
Alright, so it's 25 left, not right. Alright, Hotel 7. In the last video, landed at the farthest runway to the north, had to taxi clear across the airport, which is sometimes a bit of a chore at a big international airport like this.
November 7 Mike Romeo, monitor tower 120.9, good day.
120.9, good day, 7 Mike Romeo. Well, 101 degrees. So I'll do a takeoff with boost pumps on when it's this hot. Nice shot of a landing here.
Southwest 3459, RNAV to Genoa, runway 25 right. Number 517 Mike Romeo, Phoenix Tower, runway 25 left, Hotel 7, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 7 Mike Romeo. Okay. Boost pumps on. Extras forward.
Air Canada 1055.
I gotta go AC off momentarily for this takeoff.
Air Canada 1055.
Ronald Fox, Roger 25 right, Fox 9er, Scout 3020.
Number 7 Mike Romeo, runway 25 left, Hotel 7, clear for takeoff. Traffic departing the parallel will be straight out.
Clear for takeoff, 7 Mike Romeo. There we go.
Southwest 2466.
Engines are taking power.
Departure Southwest 2466.
Airspeed's alive. Looking for 85 knots.
And Radar 12 at Hotel 7, cross 25 left, taxi Foxtrot for 25 right.
Takes a little longer to get there.
Alright, Radar 12, cross 25 left.
Let's go, baby. There it is.
And taxi to 25 right via Foxtrot.
Gear up.
Thank you.
Positive rate.
Number 7 Mike Romeo, turn left heading 220.
2207 Mike Romeo.
Tower, Bold 88 is 5.5 miles from the field. Bold 88 is clear line.
Air Canada 1055, contact departure.
Departure 1055. Same altitude, 0 miles.
Number 7 Mike Romeo, contact departure.
Over to departure, 7 Mike Romeo. Phoenix departure, Baron 517 Mike Romeo, 2000 for 5,000.
Baron 517 Mike Romeo, Phoenix approach. Roger, radar contact, and Phoenix altimeter 29er 79er.
79er, 7 Mike Romeo.
Of course, 855.
Yeah, I got boost pumps on, and my CHTs are still climbing. Left side's 196.
Bonanza 855.
Valve flaps are open. I had to lower my climb here. There, it's coming down a degree.
Baron 7 Mike Romeo, contact approach 124.9er.
24.9er, 7 Mike Romeo. Phoenix approach, Baron 517 Mike Romeo, 3000 for 5000, 220 heading.
517 Mike Romeo, Phoenix approach, Roger. Good rate to climb up to 5000, please.
I'm doing the best climb I can do right now with this heat, 7 Mike Romeo.
517 Mike Romeo, climb maintain 6000.
6000, 7 Mike Romeo. Alright, CHTs are coming down. Oil temps are up.
517 Mike Romeo, fly heading a 140.
140, 7 Mike Romeo.
44370, contact Gateway Tower 120.6.
Just because of these temps, I'm just going to keep this thing full rich for a little bit. There we go, CHTs are coming down good. Oil temp is starting to decrease a little bit. Alright, we'll go fuel boost pumps off. That'll lean it a little bit. There's 6,000 feet. I'm just going to keep my cow flaps open a little bit. But the CHTs have cooled down into good ranges, like 182, 179 Celsius. Oil temperatures. I got into triple digits on the left side. It's down to 97 now. I think red line is up at like 116 Celsius.
Center 517 Mike Romeo, clear direct Stanfield, climb and maintain 1000.
Direct Stanfield up to 1000, 7 Mike Romeo. Hey, these cameras are getting hot.
Wingspan 7, descend and maintain 5000. 5000, wingspan 7.
Well, that's pretty much the Phoenix departure. Now I'm going to head like toward El Paso to stay out of the high part of the Rockies, and then continue northeast to Oklahoma City. So there's just something interesting to see here. The cameras will come back on, and if not, I'll see you on the landing. Okay, here's something a little interesting. So I'm cruising here. Show flight timers page. So I'm about 2 hours into my flight here. I'm at 11,000 feet, and I'm starting to feel kind of tired. So I have a little pulse ox meter. I put it on. I was at like 85% oxygen, showing 90% right now. I'm going to turn. I have an oxygen bottle here.
Any lower for 8
And we turn this. There's a gauge here. They set this ball to your altitude. So I'm going to set this ball right between the 10 and the 12 there, which is 11,000 feet where we're at. And it will deliver oxygen to me at a metered rate for this altitude. So I watched the SIM 91. Oxygen levels coming up. It's not that I was in dire need to do this, but I'm alone. It's 2 hours. It's high. Getting a little tired, and I got good sleep, so figured I'd give myself some oxygen and feel a little bit better. Wake me up a little bit more.
Roger, man. Delta 1143,
up to 93.
Turkey Center 133.033, nothing.
So
33, nothing.
the oxygen levels come back pretty quick.
Yeah. Alpha Foxtrot.
So when you're on a long cross country at altitude, yeah, if you start getting fatigued, there's no harm in putting some oxygen on.
Number 9 Alpha Foxtrot, climb and maintain flight level 340.
And of course, with this oxygen system, I'm not going to climb any higher, but
level 320 light chop. 9 Romeo Alpha, just showing one
notes
node
from the instrument
runway
rating.
26 taffy unusable.
I understand you're looking for the visual today.
Oh, by the way, anybody studying to get their instrument rating, I highly recommend this pilotscafe.com Airplane IFR Quick Review Study Guide. If you go through this thing and you know everything in here,
2784,
you will have
climb and maintain flight level
the knowledge you'll need. I did this, I was more than prepared for the oral, for the knowledge, so
the further north you go, correction,
plug for this, pilotscafe.com,
pretty much intermittent to continuous.
Quick IFR Review Guide, very, very good. So,
Over 9 Romeo Alpha, descended pilot,
I'm going to look at oxygen.
Discretion 9,000, 9 Romeo Alpha.
Requirements. Oxygen requirements.
Arrived 80, contact El Paso approach.
CFAR section 91.211.
124.25, diabetes.
Cabin pressures above 12.5 to 14,000. Required minimum flight crew must be provided with and must use O2 for periods of flight over 30 minutes. Cabin pressures, altitudes above 14,000. Required minimum flight crew must be provided with and use supplemental O2 the entire flight at these altitudes. Above 15,000, each occupant must be provided supplemental O2. So, the memory served well there. Take another look at the oxygen level here on the pulse oximeter. Okay, so I've kind of stabilized at 93. Make sure this gauge is still dialed where it needs to be. Yeah, it's like at 12,000. I guess I am also talking a lot. Breathing in and out of my mouth a little bit.
Center,
so,
120.907.
Breathe through my nose a little bit more here and see what I can get up to.
Sounds good, thanks.
Yeah, breathing through my nose, it's climbing. So this is going to be, I got 3 more hours to go here. I'm going to be landing, flying against the time zone, so I'm going to pick up 2 hours of just time zone change. So I'm going to be landing just after 9 o'clock p.m. in Oklahoma City, so get a night flight or night landing on camera here for you.
November 517 Mike Romeo, contact Oklahoma City approach 124.6.
124.6, good night, 7 Mike Romeo.
See ya.
Okay, as you can see, I'm in the descent here for Oklahoma City. Just got transferred over to Oklahoma City approach. Okie City approach, Baron 517 Mike Romeo, 7,600 for 6,000 PD.
Baron 517 Mike Romeo, City approach, advise when you have the weather at Norman, expect the visual approach, runway 18.
I have the weather there, and I'll expect 187 Mike Romeo. Okay, I've loaded the visual approach. Tough to film at night. There's no light.
Frontier 467,
got my red flashlight shining on my face. GPS says I'm 9 minutes out.
517 Mike Romeo, descend to maintain 4,000.
4,000, 7 Mike Romeo. So nighttime approaches, I always like to, actually even daytime approaches, especially going into a relatively unfamiliar field. With the avionics that I have here, I always like to load up the visual approach. So it puts a white line here extended from the runway that I'm landing at, so it gives me good visual.
7 Mike Romeo, turn left heading 355.
355, 7 Mike Romeo.
Hey, Delta Hotel, thanks. Contact Westheimer Tower.
Class Charlie in 0.4 miles.
7 Mike Romeo, descend to maintain 3,000 and verify, do you have the airport in sight?
Down to 3,000, and I did have it in sight. It's kind of off to my right behind me now.
Over 7 Mike Romeo, turn right heading 070.
070, 7 Mike Romeo.
Over 7 Mike Romeo, just let me know when you get inside again. 7 Mike Romeo, do you have the airport side off your right side, about 5 miles?
Affirmative, I have the airport in sight, 7 Mike Romeo.
Romeo, clear visual approach 118, contact Westheimer Tower 118.0.
Clear visual 18 and over to tower, 7 Mike Romeo. Westheimer Tower, Baron 517 Mike Romeo, and a right base visual 18.
Baron 517 Mike Romeo, Westheimer Tower, runway 18, clear to land.
Clear to land 187 Mike Romeo.
Westheimer Tower, Crimson 5 is south of you, departing per cell, inbound for a full stop.
And Cherokee, Charlie Alpha, if you can hold over your current position right there over the river, I'll call you downwind here in a little bit.
And we'll be holding over the river, Cherokee, Charlie Alpha.
Let's kill these strobes.
Tower 838 Delta Hotel's on 2 mile final for 18, full stop.
And November 517 Mike Romeo, turn left on Charlie, taxi depart via Charlie Delta Alpha, cross 21 Delta.
Got the left on Charlie, and what was the rest of that? Taxi clearance.
And November 7 Mike Romeo, taxi depart via Delta Alpha, crossing runway 21 Delta. Falcon 808 Sierra Fox. Stand by.
Show flight timers page. 5 hours, 4 minutes. Well, the next flight will be home, and might have to deal with a little bit of rain on that flight, but thanks for flying with me tonight.
Weather.
Welcome aboard again. This is Oklahoma City to Chester County, which is just 30 miles west of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Clear cross.
Okay, clear to Mike Quebec Sierra, radar vectors to Will Rogers, Tulsa as filed. Initial headings 220 degrees, 3,000 feet, expect 9,010, 124.2, squawk 2377, 7 Mike Romeo.
7 Mike Romeo, read correct.
And Westheimer ground, Baron 517 Mike Romeo is ready for taxi.
7 Mike Romeo, runway 18 taxi via Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, cross 21.
And just confirm that was runway 18 and you had Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, cross 21, 7 Mike Romeo.
Mike Romeo, A-frame.
A lot of aircraft here. I stopped here, if you remember from a prior video, I stopped here on Monday on my way out to Las Vegas. It's a good stop. There's a hotel literally right there on the field. Well, not on the field, but on the other side of the field there, that embassy. You can walk across the street to a nice steak restaurant. There's a deli to get some food for the flight, which I have a sandwich here. You don't need an Uber. They'll take you over to it if they're not busy. That's a good stop. So I came back here, but it was a bit more expensive this time because the Sooners are playing, I think it's UCF. So it was packed. There's Bravo. Yeah, there's the hotel. Actually, there's several of them over there. There's like a Hampton, Embassy, Hilton, Garden Inn or something. There's several of them over there. So I like to do my radios. I like to have my in-air radios up top here. So I have tower and my departure frequencies, and down here I have my weather and ground. So that's kind of how I do my radios. Fly up here, info and taxi down here.
Baron 517 Mike Romeo, Westheimer Tower. Runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 187 Mike Romeo. I see 18, I'm on the right runway. Fly 220 is set. Engines are making power. Airspeed is alive. Looking for 85 knots. There we go. Positive rate, gear up. And we'll go heading and shallow out the climb.
Baron 517 Mike Romeo, contact Oak City departure.
Over to departure, good day, 7 Mike Romeo. Oak City departure, Baron 517 Mike Romeo, 2000 for 3000.
Baron 517 Mike Romeo, Oak City approach, climb maintain 9,000.
9,000, 7 Mike Romeo.
Baron 517 Mike Romeo, turn left heading up 160.
160, 7 Mike Romeo.
Baron 7 Mike Romeo, turn left heading 100.
100, 7 Mike Romeo.
Baron 7 Mike Romeo, turn left direct Tulsa.
Direct Tulsa, 7 Mike Romeo. That's what I originally filed anyway, and they inserted Will Rogers' VOR, which they didn't never even sent me to. But that's pretty similar. Coming off Chester County, you're always going to Modena, but usually you never go there, especially if you're turning south or heading west or something. They'll turn you well before you get there. All right, catch you on the flip side. I decided to turn the cameras on here. I'm still about 2 hours, 20 minutes from destination. And in the distance I see some clouds, and it's 4 degrees Celsius out right now, so clouds at that temperature can mean icing. So I just wanted to discuss a little bit of what I'm doing here when I see that. So I got some video of some clouds in the distance. So some of the things I do. On board XM weather here, I can see the echo tops, the tops of those clouds are at 15,000, I'm at 9,000, so they're above me. In ForeFlight, I have ADSB radar, which shows that precipitation that's coming up ahead. Next thing I'm going to do is, so I have the AirMet, SigMet, CWA layer on here, and I'm going to hit this icing layer. So you can see in this blue area here is icing. So if I click on it, it'll give me what this is. So it's saying it's active from 4,000 to 17,000 feet. I can click on it. It's a Gulf AirMet for icing. Gives me the valid times between 4,000 and 17,000. And valid between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. And then the other thing I can do is see, okay, what are pilots reporting? So I'll go put on the PIREP layer here, and we can see some icing PIREPs. Here's one that, this one here was at 14,000. You can kind of see in the symbol 1-4. Right there would be 1-4. We'll go over and look. So this one was 0-0. It's probably just an unknown, so it was during a descent. They didn't know what altitude. This one says DES, so that's during a descent. This one's 16,500. Some light rime. Alright, so it doesn't look terribly serious, and it looks like the icing, according to these pyre-ups, are higher than me. So my original flight plan had me fly right through that, and then I requested from ATC to be deviated here to this Charleston VOR, and then Martinsburg, which was in my original flight plan, and then as filed. So right out here is about where you can see this new line here is where I requested it with Evansville approach. Requested early, it's just a slight deviation. Picked up some nice tailwind. I'm doing 228 knots ground speed, 190 knots true airspeed. Lena peak, pretty much at peak at 25 gallons an hour. It's currently where I'm at. See how our efficiency is. Show fuel planning page. Efficiency is 9 nautical miles per gallon. Those bases are cool looking right here. It's always something fun about like flying like just right below the clouds or right above the clouds.
Miles northwest of the Knoxville Airport at maintain.
Get a nice sensation of speed. We're still doing about 230 knots ground speed here. Okay, I'm currently in the descent for Chester County. I'm descending from 9,000 to 5,000. Cloud layers are saying at Chester County broken 5,500, broken 4,800, scattered 4,200, so I'll expect the visual approach. But 5,000 is going to put me in the clouds you see that we're descending toward. Currently still with Potomac approach, I'll be handed off the Philly approach. Getting in right before sundown. Sundown 6:15 p.m. and current ETA is 6:09, so it'll be right as the sun's going down. Won't need to stick a red flashlight on my face for this one. All right, I got my pitot heat, fuel vent heat, stall warning heat on. It is 2 degrees Celsius. And we're going IMC here.
Destination AWAS is 126.25.
And 7 Mike Romeo, contact Philadelphia, approach 124.35, good day.
2435, good day, 7 Mike Romeo. Philly approach, Baron 517 Mike Romeo, 6,100, descending 5,000.
November 517 Mike Romeo, Philly approach altimeter 2944, and advise me of the weather at Chester County and the approach request.
Got the weather at Chester County, and we should be able to do a visual for 297 Mike Romeo.
17 Mike Romeo, roger, I'll have lower for you in about 6 miles.
7 Mike Romeo.
517 Mike Romeo, you can proceed direct Chester County, descend and maintain 3,000.
Direct Chester County, 3,007 Mike Romeo.
517 Mike Romeo, Chester County is at your 11 o'clock, 10 miles, advise it in sight.
We have the field in sight, we can cancel IFR now, 7 Mike Romeo.
17 Mike Romeo, IFR cancellation is received, radar services are terminated, change to advisory frequency is approved, no observed traffic between you and Chester County at this time.
Have a good night, 7 Mike Romeo.
Ciao.
Chester County traffic, Baron 517 Mike Romeo is 8 miles to the south inbound, runway 29 Chester County. Chester County traffic, Barron's downwind, 29 Chester County. Chester County traffic, Barron is left base, 29 Chester County. Yes, undercarriage mixture prop. Chester County traffic, Barron's final, 29 Chester County.
2 mile final runway 29 at Kilo Mike Quebec Sierra.
Winds were like right down the runway, 18 gusting like 28 or something like that. Hey, I'm not even on the brakes and it's just slow me right down. Chester County traffic, Barron is clear 29 Chester County. Well, this series of flights is the longest flights I've done since I did those Mooney videos. Flying out to Vegas and back for me is it's the longest solo I've done so far. My Mooney videos were done with my dad, who's also a pilot. The Barron will be going down here shortly to finish up the paint and interior project that we had started in the beginning of the year, but we just ran out of time. So as we roll here into the colder months, I don't fly it quite as much and have the paint and interior done, so we'll make some videos on that. If you enjoyed this flight series, don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Show flight timers page. 5 hours, 42 minutes.